Writing is a lot of fun for me, especially when I write on a topic that's very interesting to me or very important to me. I can usually tell whenever I read an essay or report whether it was interesting or important to the writer. For example, when a person writes about an exciting trip to a special place, I can feel the excitement of the writer. Of course, I can also tell when a student writes on a topic which is boring to her. She was bored when she wrote it, and I am bored when I read it. So, how could you introduce your topic to your readers so that you capture your reader's interest? I apply specific thinking strategies to create an interesting or thought provoking main idea. In fact, I use specific thinking strategies throughout the writing process. I think as I write and write as I think. Thinking strategy number one. Choose a topic of special interest. You can guess what I'm going to emphasize first and foremost. Choose a topic of special interest to you whenever you write. You will write a better story, essay, or report, and your reader is more likely going to enjoy reading what you have written. Brainstorm for topics of interest to you and pick the one which is most exciting or important to you. You might be tempted to use the topic you chose as your main idea. That's rushing into stating the main idea. Suppose I chose the topic Bill Clinton. That does not tell you much of anything. Is he a famous soccer player? Does he build cars? Is he a politician? Even if you knew the answer to these questions, the topic still doesn't tell you much. For example, if you knew that he was a politician, it does not tell you what kind of politician or where he governed, nor does it tell you what I want to write about Bill Clinton. As you can see, a simple topic does not tell readers enough about what they can expect. This may be enough for many readers not to bother to read what you've written because they have no idea what you have written about. Thinking strategy number two. Think I know, want to know, have learned. So take a few steps back and ask yourself three questions before you tell your readers what you have written about. In other words, your main idea. What I think I know about the topic, what I want to know about the topic, what I have learned about the topic. After you've answered these questions, you will be in a better position of knowing what you want to write about. Organize these questions in a chart like this. Of course, enter into the first column the knowledge you already have on your topic. As you research your topic, you may recall more information you already know. So keep adding to the first column your personal knowledge as you recall it. Follow the same process for the second column, what you want to know. Enter your initial questions and add more as you continue your research. Always remember to stay focused on your topic. It's so easy to get distracted and follow different topics of interest that you discover as you research your topic. Thinking strategy number 3. Focus the research on a topic. Now launch into your research on the topic you chose, using the questions in the second column in the chart to guide your research. Make brief notes about ideas and points of interest or importance and enter them in the third column in the chart. Try to keep your ideas or information that's not on the topic out of the chart. This initial screening will help you to keep your entries in the chart focused on your topic. Take your time. Don't rush your research. You might miss something of great interest or importance. Thinking strategy number 4. Create a concept map. As part of your research, you may want to create a concept map of the most important points on your topic. This concept map should be very limited so that it can help to focus your topic. It can be difficult to focus on some aspect of your topic, especially if you've gathered a lot of relevant information. The concept map might look like this. Main idea, sub-idea 1, sub-idea 2, and sub-idea 3. Thinking strategy number 5. Create the main idea. Now you may be ready to create your main idea based on all the questions you have researched, the notes you've gathered, and the concept map you've created to focus your thinking. Application. Let me demonstrate this thinking process for you. Thinking strategy number 1. Choose a topic of special interest. Since I'm very interested in David Suzuki's career as an environmentalist, I have chosen to write a paragraph about him. Thinking strategy number 2. Think I know, want to know, have learned. First, I entered notes in my chart of some things I know about him. In the second column, I add what I wanted to know about him and his work. Chart. Think I know, want to know, have learned about David Suzuki. Think I know. Interested in the environment, is a Canadian, and lives in Vancouver. Want to know when he was born, his interest in school, his research, his contribution. Have learned, nothing entered so far. Thinking strategy number 3, focus the research on a topic. As I conducted my research, I added my notes in the third column. Have learned. May 24th, 1936. Public speaking developed when I was in junior high school. Win many public speaking contests, often speaking about conserving in nature. Working in several universities, the University of British Columbia, where he continued his research in biology. Shares his environmental concerns with the world. TV program, The Nature of Things. Strategy number 4, create a concept map. With the support of the focused information chart, 1, I created a concept map that tried to focus my thinking even more so that I can write a main idea that will be focused and clear as possible. Here's my concept map. David Suzuki, environmentalist. School interest, career, contribution. Strategy number 5. Now I think I'm ready to state my main idea. I'll write it in a complete sentence so that it is as clear as possible. I plan to use it as the first sentence of my paragraph. Here is my main idea. David Suzuki is a well-known biologist and an outspoken environmentalist. What do you think? Should I be able to write a good paragraph on this main idea? Look for my paragraph based on this format in this main idea in the lesson called paragraph format. Of course, there's much more to writing a paragraph than writing the main idea. However, a good main idea sentence helps to write a clear and focused paragraph. I simply have to remember to stick to my main idea and not wander off on some other point of interest. It's so easy to wander off, and I tend to do that, so I have to be really careful. Try this. Go to www.sponsorvillage.ca. Click on Writing and scroll to Main Idea. Read the paragraphs and complete the template for each paragraph. 2. Write a paragraph. Focus on writing the main idea for the paragraph. After you're pleased with your main idea, edit it for grammar. Ask somebody you trust to give you feedback on your main idea. If you have any questions about the writing process, go to sponsorvillage.ca. Enjoy your writing experience.